What is up, people of YouTube? I'm your host, Vernon. This is Selkirk. Let's fish that. Alright, ladies and gents, to be clear, this is actually the Red River. I am in Selkirk today. We have some lovely sunny skies after a couple days of rainy weather, but I made my way here to Selkirk to see what the fishing's like. Now I'm very close to the Marina Museum, and the nice thing about this little part is you can drive up all the way to the water and fish off of a little dock or wall. Now the basic plan for today is just going to be getting some baits out into the water, see what I can catch out there. I was just admiring the scenery when we seem to get a little hit. Doesn't seem to be something big, so I think we can flip him up. Looks to be a little sauger or walleye. Let's get him up here.
Oh, look at that. Oh, the sauger.
Yep. Tiny little sauger. Know that because of the spots there on the dorsal fin, only the sauger have those little dots. First little fish for today landed, little sauger. Let's get him back down there. Now I do have my nets with me, so if we catch something big, we'll rather use the nets, but with a small fish like that, it's okay to drop them. Alright, ladies and gents, this is the spot I wanted to fish, close to where we have the little marina thing. This is where they launched boats into the Red River. Don't think it's being used anymore, but I'm thinking this should be a bit of a deeper place where we can find some fish that don't want to sit in the current, but I've been seeing quite a lot of fish jumping out there. We also do have lots of debris coming by, but this is the spot I wanted to fish. That first little fish we got was a ways up on the little pier here. It's not this exact spot, but I waited for some people to move out of this spot, and I'm not going to try my luck here. But having just caught that little fish, I'm thinking the entire idea is going to be soaking baits out there today to see what we can get. But before we do that, I think I'm going to pack away the big rod just for a while, throw around some different styles to see what else I can get on, what fish are out there before we soak the baits out there, see if we get anything better. Not necessarily going to show you everything I'm attempting to do out there, but if we do have any action, I'll bring you guys to it. Alright, I've been floating a little bobber downstream, getting a couple of hits, but not catching them. Finally managed to catch one, but this little goldeye swallowed the hook, so we're not going to release him. You can see he's bleeding pretty badly, so he won't survive. So rather than letting him go and having him die for no reason, we're rather going to keep him. Now, even though this fish is dying, we want to end his misery, and we're just going to give him one quick whack against the head right between the eyes so that he's dead. Alright, we got something. Feels a bit different than a goldeye. And indeed, it's a tiny drum. Should be small enough to flip. And there we are. Tiny little black drum landed. Got him with the circle hook. Nice. Nice in the corner of the mouth there. Alright, this fish is a bit hard to handle, splashing around a lot. That's why he's full of dirt. But another little species landed for today. Let's get him back to the water. I'm dropping him head first. That way he hits the water and he swims off. You can see he swam off. He's not floating around. So all good. Right, so another little species landed for today, but I think I want to swap over to a different rig, try a different setup. Alright, so I'm just going to swap over to a little sliding sinker and using one big circle hook with a little piece of goldeye, just because we have it. Going to throw it out there, see if maybe there's some catfish in the area willing to go for that. Alright, it seems like every 10 minutes or so a big log washes down. I've now caught quite a few of these logs, so I think the big setup for the catfish, that's not working. If it's out there in one particular spot and these logs grab it, it's a bit of a problem. So rather than throwing out the catfish baits, I'm going to swap back to the previous method, just throw out some baits, see if we can get some more fish feeding. All right, ladies and gents, it is 8 p.m. That means there's another hour and a half worth of sunlight left. At the moment, the sun has gone behind some clouds. That's why it's looking so dark. So that means there's still a lot of time to do some fishing. I am, however, going to call this video here because I am out of baits. I got on some sauger, some goldeye, some drum. All of these fish happened to bite on night crawlers, and when I opened my little tub, I only had 3, so I've been using them very sparingly. I did try lots of different baits as well, little catfish baits, some bread, the little frozen bait fish, but the only thing I caught fish on was the little night crawlers today. Now, still had a pretty good time, lots of fun, but there are several things that I'm not putting in a video that you're not seeing, like the 2 hours I spent throwing around lures, or the hour and a half I walked and stalked the shallows looking for some spawning carp, throwing one small piece of corn at them, trying to get them to bite on that, but no luck out there. But like I said in the beginning of this video, the plan was to get baits out there, see what we can catch, and we did get quite a lot of different species out there. And please give me a little thumbs up for getting some fish out there. Feel free to ask any questions down below in the comments. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting the subscribe button, joining my community. I do weekly videos. Alright, but I want to thank you for following, and like always, see you next time.